the battlefield, mofos.
What's
This
up?
is Kyth, and I'm Cash.
Hey.
And so I didn't pause the game as soon as I ended.
It's okay.
No, I'll take responsibility for this. This is a game about choices, and I made a choice. I did not pause this game, and I thought he would just, like, wait for me to speak into the voice thing. He fucking did not. He threw me into the ceiling in this room, and then I quickly paused it, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And so neither will you, and
Yeah.
it'll be fun. So, let's resume the game.
Let's do it.
Oh, let's do this. Oh, whoa, that's me.
Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Try walking.
Are you listening to me?
No.
Can you hear me?
Oh my God.
Right.
Am I?
Stanley, this is important.
Am I the
I need
narrator?
you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
How-
Whatever choice you make is
how far can you go?
You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply
I'm
need you to
confined
take
to this
that
room.
step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
This is fucking trippy.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Okay.
So, I should restart and
well,
try and get...
I feel like it's going to
It's okay.
reset you.
Yeah, it probably will.
Time to decide.
I hope so, anyway.
Make sure your
Galactic
choice is
Cafe,
right.
though.
I like you, Galactic Cafe. The people who work for you are clever as fuck.
I'll wait
And
for you to decide what's
my-
the right thing to do.
my genre of humor, I feel you.
Take
I
as
feel
much
you.
time as you need.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, I ended the game by accident.
Oh, good job.
Whoa. I have no idea what I was looking at there. But,
Oh, nudes.
yeah, sweet. I just clicked off
So
by
good.
accident. Okay.
No, it's, yeah. Still
Stanley
open.
Parable. Jesus.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay,
Here we
good.
are.
I'm here.
Minor interruption.
Minor
His
interruption.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
They're all gone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, so I really wanted to find out about what's behind that voice-activated door because
Yeah.
it was the weirdest looking thing.
Stanley came
All right.
to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yeah, this time I'll follow the rules, sort
Right.
of.
Because we've exhausted the breaking of rules.
I
on the end.
fucked him so hard. Okay, and the
Yet
fun
there was
room.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Chris,
decided to
poor
go up
Chris.
to his
Oh,
boss's
Chris is probably
office,
not there
hoping
anyway.
he might have
Oh
been
yeah, he
answered
probably
there.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Do you like that the filing cabinets kind of look like little robot faces? Just like
Yeah, some of
smiling.
them do,
Hello,
yeah.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
Aww. Yeah, and then the bottom ones are just
Yeah.
Cyclops ones.
Yeah. But not like X-Men Cyclops ones.
No, of course not.
Not like Pew Pew Laser Cyclops.
Pew.
Coming
There's
to
a
the staircase,
downway.
Stanley walked upstairs
You
to
couldn't
his
go down
boss's
before.
office.
No.
I am gonna fuck you up. I learned nothing.
Roll up the video again. Choices.
It's all red down here.
Mm.
Fire hose and oh, it's the emergency light. It's not that exciting. It's, yeah,
They
just
didn't learn.
cardboard.
They didn't follow the tips for not getting fired.
Yeah.
So we got a fire hose.
Oh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something
am
occurred
crazy.
to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Whoa!
Doors closed automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yeah, I don't know.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to
Whoa.
have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Jesus.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I absolutely am.
I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Oh,
I have to
Jesus,
go
fuck.
back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Oh, yes!
It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Oh, Jesus.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Oh, God, this is just
One
endless.
thought it all very odd. I wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams.
I love
The
that you
truth
just have a
was that, of
loop
course,
going around.
This was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now hearing the
I'm
voice
certainly not
was
woke.
kind of shock to Stanley.
Though.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a
I'm not
dream.
in control.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
It's gonna take me
the
back to that
press
room
of
with
the
the 2
mattress
doors.
on his back, the fresh air of a world
they're gonna take me
outside
home, yeah.
this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Fuck this dream,
Let me
man.
go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Oh, I have a wife.
All I want
now.
is my
Yeah,
life.
remember that was the person who was
exactly
calling
way
on the
it's
phone.
always been.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I didn't
My
know she was my
life was
wife. It was
normal.
just a lady.
I
I
am
was like,
normal.
He said wife.
did he?
No.
Everything will be
Same way.
fine.
He just was like, her.
Right.
Okay.
And then after.
It was mysterious.
Yeah.
I guess I just wasn't
Ultra
listening to
mysterious.
him.
Can you walk? Oh, no. Probably no.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Stanley
Well,
began
shit.
screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name
Please,
is Stanley.
someone
I am
wake
the
me
head
up.
office. I am real. Please, just
Whoa,
someone
that's
tell
a
me
nice
I am
color
real.
shifting
I
there.
must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
And everything went black.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
No way.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her
Whoa.
walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
That was me.
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone
Yeah.
knows what crazy
I'm
people look
crazy.
like. And in that moment,
What?
she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Did I? Am I her now? End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Jesus! Okay, so I killed myself.
Right.
Stanley decided to go to the...
Oh,
But we're
did I?
back to being Stanley.
We're back here. Fucking stupid coworkers with their stupid ass cups. Get out of
I
here.
wonder if Mariella is one of your coworkers.
I hope she is. And she just doesn't know me because
When
there's so
Stanley
many
came
of
to a
us.
set of 2 open
And
doors,
it seems
he
like
entered the door on his
Really
left.
careless. Seems like a really careless environment. Environment.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh no.
Feeling a
there
wave
was
of
no-
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so I'm not getting in this weird
Coming
like
to a
suicide
staircase,
loop here.
Stanley
Yeah.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, there's another valve up there too. They're like,
Oh, did we break it?
no.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know
I
if
don't know if
that's-
that was intentional or not.
I don't think it was. I don't know that that's going to show up on
This
the
is
capture or
different.
not, but
Executive bathroom? That did not say that before.
huh.
Interesting.
I love this game.
This
It's
game
just-
is so well done, actually. Like, I'm pretty impressed at how, like, you can make any choice and you can get any number of, like, variable.
Yeah. Huh.
This is.
His
Wait,
office
Into
is
his manager's
different.
office,
Yeah.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
wanted to go in the
disbelief
voice
who
activated
orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
I wonder if that means
What he
that
could
just
not
like
have known
every
was that the
time they
keypad behind the
moves
boss's
around.
desk guarded
Oh,
the
so it's a
terrible
keypad
truth
now.
that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Look at the windows.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What?
Passageway.
What passageway?
Turn. Oh.
Yeah, girl, secrets! They're mine now! Oh. I don't know if I like what my boss is into. What is this? Link Plus? Link Plus?
Sandpaper?
Is it?
I don't know. It's
Got some, another one of these. And we got some lights here, some work lights. And, we got this. More
cabling.
fucking cabling
Yeah.
that's just hanging out. That seems safe. Oh, and stripy bumblebee cabling. I'm gonna call that bumblebee cabling.
Yeah.
It's, ooh, dark.
Darkness. Okay.
No, it's just a corner.
I guess elevator.
Cool. What's this? Can I interact? No.
It's a box.
So.
Oh, is that like insulation?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
insulation and okay.
As of the executive bathroom.
Right. Oh boy! About
We're
to
going
uncover
down.
some dirty shit here on my boss.
Loading.
Loading mushrooms. Sorry.
Oh my god.
As
That's
he went deeper into the
mattress.
building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Right.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh.
Alright. Oh. Light switch. Hello, I am lamp.
What does this say here? Light is on. If light is on, call extension 914 immediately.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, what did that say on the left?
Escape. Okay. Because I don't really feel like being mind controlled.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, cool. I'm down with that. I think that's better than mind control.
That is some form of escape.
Yeah, it's the sweet escape.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on
This
track.
is just gonna go on for so long.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yeah.
And willingly confront his death.
Absolutely. Whoa, that's ominous
Whoa.
looking. Is it an oven? Oh, no. Jump down.
Oh, elevator shaft.
Haha, okay.
But not dead. Yet.
Not dead yet. Still loading.
Yeah,
Wow.
death is loading.
Death is loading.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Wow! What an analogy!
Oh my god!
Oh, what the Oh,
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay!
This is so dark! I love it! Oh my god, I'm still alive!
Where?
Okay.
Oh, you might be like caught on a door or something.
Yeah, I think I am.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ooh. This is new.
Oh, I love how there's no
When
textures or
every
anything
path
on
you
it.
can walk has been
Yeah.
created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Whoa.
Whoa.
This game is a fucking trip. And I kind of love it. Oh,
Office layout.
that's really cool.
Oh, that's actually
Blueprint
sweet.
shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration.
Huh.
So, here we are.
Yeah.
That's the office.
And there's the two doors.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh my god, this is rad! Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time.
Oh my god.
This is
so
great.
cool.
I love this this exit sequence here.
Mhm.
The two doors. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Oh, I love this. This is such a clever
This is
game.
so sweet.
Filing cabinets, yeah. Those are the filing cabinets. This sweet little robot faces.
Yeah.
Ah. Office computers. Oh,
You should
can I
turn
shut them off?
Yeah.
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 Fuck yeah.
That
Oh,
was
they were
solitaire.
playing solitaire and employee database. The Office. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone.
Can you push them?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Huh. Neat. I wonder when we're supposed to hear those.
I think we heard one when I went into the elevator.
Okay.
Because I pressed a button there. Ooh, there's more
What
over there.
happens if you don't look at the credits and just like head there?
Yeah, I was planning on doing that and
Sweet.
not looking at the credits.
Okay.
Maintenance room.
So all
An
the
early version of the maintenance room.
all the fun memories that
This
we
is
had.
actually really awesome. This is really cool.
This has got to be the coolest way to die. In
Yeah.
A game, is like look through the development of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this is the kind of shit I look up anyway if it's made available to the public. Like this is really cool.
Plant.
Well, the plant in one of the boxes.
Words.
Can't see the images because of all this text. Someone could just get rid of the text. Maybe then I would see what the game is about.
The point. I love that the one on the right is the point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose, but then on the left, the point is to win.
I mean, that's a perfect summary of this game from what I can tell. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image that was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me?
More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley.
Oh, this is so cool. Green light. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. Hell yeah!
Were those the pictures then?
I bet you they were.
That's amazing.
Oh god. This is really cool. Oh.
Oh shit, yeah.
Warzone. Whoa.
We like to call it
interesting.
Battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, in our world, it's Battlefield, and welcome to it. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. Whoa! The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Fuck you guys. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, alien base. Awesome.
Awesome. Oh, this is so rad. This is my favorite part so far. Other than, like, the very pissy narrator. I mean, he's fun, but... Narrator emails. After the second trailer we asked people to email the narrator for questions. Well, we had initially planned to use these in further promotional, holy fuck, it's so, like, weird, lossy. There we go. Materials. We never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, wait, on the left, on the left.
Oh, never mind.
Okay,
I was like,
I thought there was nothing
you
to...
guys! Oh god, that's really hard to...
On the scale of Max, it's the Salvador Dali. How surreal is it?
Appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and standalone title. I appreciate the credit given to art, which is why I'm eager to see it. Oh. Are you gay?
Subject gay.
Subject gay from Ding Dong. Fuck you. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Are you a rock? Question.
From Otto Tampio. Otto. Solid question.
How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? The fuck? I'm Anthony Elias, business broker. Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Spam.
Details always sent if you're treat is important, not spam.
What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Montgomery Jones.
Oh my god. This is amazing.
This is awesome. Congratulations! Wow, congratulations! Oh man. Oh Jesus. I feel like we could be here for like 2
The
hours.
significance of the number 111280.
Oh, I didn't actually. What? How do you type with boxing gloves?
Yes! You're strong, Dad! How do you talk with boxing gloves on? That's an Easter egg for all of you out there if you don't know what that is.
How's the game going? I hope it's as good or better than the first one. From a cool man. Oh, people. I love you. The thing I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? Well, that's what we played to find out. Greetings, Inhibited Voice. Tell you I like the Stanley Parable as much as I like seeing a humorously small badger in swim trunks.
Nice.
I don't. Why? Oh God. How?
Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. That's. It's like.
There's
okay.
too much that we could do.
No, it actually like
did
went.
it? Was
yeah,
that?
that was a
okay.
repeat one.
Gotcha.
We've
Okay.
seen that one before.
Cool.
Okay. Good. Oh fuck. The
Lounge.
lounge. Oh yeah.
But it doesn't have the table.
It doesn't have the
Yeah.
table, and
That's
the
why it's
carpet's
an
not
early
all
version.
blue. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it says it's an earlier
Early
version.
version. Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. The cargo lift.
Yeah. We wrote that.
Yeah.
Or maybe not that one.
Not that one. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo
Oh,
was
it totally
actually
would have been
stored.
that one.
Yeah.
Because it just had us like lift up and then go across instead
Mm-hmm.
of do a slidey slide.
Yeah. The cargo lift. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this earlier version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Yes.
Nice.
I did consider that,
Yeah.
but then I was like, no. Go to the left first, I guess. He always was talking about going to the left. There is so much, and I'm actually lost now.
Yeah. The game is not paused, which is the escape menu.
Yeah.
Huh.
That only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. I love it.
What if that's this?
Oh God, right?
Yeah.
Zending levers. These levers were originally a part of the Zending. Zending? Oh, I want to know. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what color lever they had pulled. Okay.
Pull it. Try and pull it.
Oh, yeah. Are they pullable? No.
Oh, rude.
No.
Oh,
Zending. Okay. Alright, what am I looking at here?
It's big.
The big button.
Yeah.
Some stairs.
2 doors, left and the right.
Yeah. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Oh. Ew. Countdown disc. Early version of the countdown ending. I feel like this is almost spoilery now. Like, I'm finding out about all these things and I'm like,
Wait, there's the exit.
oh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay. I want to know who this lady is.
Can you see?
Turn the game off.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
But they can be felt.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape
Oh
and
boy.
press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Oh.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh, squish. Dead. I feel like that's an appropriate time to say next time on Kyth and Cash. That was beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah, keep fighting the good fight, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Catch you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.